pledge allegiance to
the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Could you just take a few minutes, please? Thank you. This meeting has been called in accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meeting Act. And an announcement, I'm sorry. And an announcement of the same have been mailed to the local newspaper and the clerk of the Borough of Belmar. And that the minutes of this meeting will be available after board approval and at a subsequent meeting. Roll call. Yes.
Commissioner Lynch, absent. Commissioner Orchard?
Here.
Commissioner Sharrock?
Here.
Commissioner Ramey?
Here.
Commissioner Casterly?
Here.
Commissioner McCracken?
Here.
Commissioner Massano?
Here.
Chairman, Commissioner Casterly would like to request an amendment to the agenda, add a resolution for executive session. If someone would like to second approve that.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye. Okay, we need approval for the minutes for the August 5th meeting.
So
Anybody
moved.
want to make a move? Are there any questions on it, or?
I don't have any.
Okay. I'll move to,
I'll second.
Commissioner Orchard, wait, were you here? You weren't here last month.
I
Lisa.
did at the very end.
Yeah,
Yes, you
so
did.
I'll just take Sharon. I think we were actually closing out the meeting, so I just
Yeah,
put you down
no,
as
that's
absent. Commissioner Sharrock?
yes.
Commissioner Ramey, you were absent.
Mhm.
Commissioner Casterly?
Yes.
Commissioner McCracken?
Yes.
So actually, I don't even have enough to, we'll have to table that for the next meeting, right? Because I only have 3. So those will have to be tabled until the next meeting.
Okay. Review of the approval of the minutes for September. Has anybody done any questions on them?
Just to let you know, so I had initially given you guys a bills list.
What, honey?
A bills list, not the actual check register when I sent out the thing, because I ran out of toner, so I printed the checks today. And I just added a check to the original list that you gave me. I gave you guys an updated list for reimbursement to myself to purchase the toner for that. So that's the only addition to the actual, the list that I gave you the other day.
Okay, I'm good with it. Anybody have any questions on it?
Need a motion?
I'll make the motion. Second.
Okay,
Commissioner Orchard?
Yes.
Commissioner Sharrock?
Yes.
Commissioner Ramey?
Yes.
Commissioner Casterly?
Yes.
Commissioner McCracken?
Yes.
Commissioner Massano?
Yes.
Reports from the executive director.
Okay, first thing is the COVID vaccine. We're going to set up a day, and I don't have the date yet because they're waiting to get the vaccine, visiting nurses. But they will come in and give anyone that wants the vaccine that particular day. So we'll be putting a sign up on the bulletin board once we have definite date. We finally were able to secure the emergency funding from HUD, not the large amount, but the smaller amount. It's been transferred into our account, and we could now access it. The supplemental appropriation from Congressman Smith is pending. We have a couple things we have to go through. They're going to have a video presentation a week from tomorrow for all the recipients to go through the process. It doesn't seem like a simple process, and after that, we'll have the opportunity to ask individual questions. The one thing that's you know, all the material is showing the borough of Belmar as the recipient. So we're gonna have to somehow figure out how to clear that up. And hopefully, after next Wednesday, we'll have a clearer path. St. Rose contacted me. They're interested in having students interact with some of the seniors here in the building. And they would come over and you know, play games or bring food over. I don't know if the people will be interested. I assume it'll, well, I don't know. I guess I assumed it'd be high school, but it might be older grammar school. I have to call the woman back. She's a new, I don't recognize the name in St. Rose.
Mary, they won't be home till after 6.
We'll have one opening coming up next month, one unit. Unfortunately, the person there needs hospice care due to medical issues. So we will be looking at applicants for that. At the current time, we do not have any Belmar applicants. So if we don't have any, we'll go back on the general list.
Is it a one bedroom?
Yes, it's a one bedroom. Next, I just wanted to make brief comments about a letter to the editor written in early August. And the substance of the letter, there were a lot of misfacts there. Bricks have not been falling off the building. There was an isolated incident of a man on a scaffold, and it was dealt with by the police department, and we haven't had a repetition. The parking lot was not made a priority over the brick exterior. The parking lot issue came up before the brick exterior one. And the parking lot, if any of you remember, had a number of potholes in it. So it was a trip hazard and a danger hazard. The town proposal that they made, there was a reference to that. And the Affordable Trust Fund for the borough is like $50,000. So it was not going to be any windfall for us if we went in and committed to 24 units. And the board voted it down.
Thank God.
Thank God is right.
I agree with the final statement there that the person ignore the uninformed comments and forgive those who have no idea what they're talking about. I think that was a good summary to that letter. And with that, the end of my report.
Any correspondence?
No.
Any old business? Any new business? Any reports from the commissioners? Yes.
The Feast of San Gennaro.
You need this, honey?
No, ma'am. Is being observed this Saturday, and I know it's only a one-day event this year, but please go down in the vicinity of the Memorial Ballpark, and hopefully we'll get a nice turnout and enjoy it. We'd like to think it'd be a good weather day. It'll be held on Main Street, between, I believe it is,
Piano Plaza?
no, it's sorry,
12th and Main.
Oh,
12th and Main down to 10th Avenue, I believe.
12th of Maine.
I would be going to Plaza.
And it's been there for a few years, it's a good day. Just pray for good luck.
Last year.
Well, it's been moved around.
Oh, okay, so I'm not even aware of that. It's gonna be on the main street? Okay.
So presuming that's gonna be closed off for traffic? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's gonna be closed off for traffic.
I would hope so.
Historically, that's what Chief Scott has done for us, yes. Chief Scott took care, usually takes care of that.
Anyone else? Okay, any remarks from the general public? Can you guys hear me?
Anita Pecorelli, Belmar. What is the update on the workout on the?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
The workout on the scaffolding, the work. So there's nothing, it's at a standstill? Because there's the money.
We have to wait to get the federal money, yes. We have the bid all prepared, all we have to do is fill in the dates and it'll be published and we'll go ahead, but we can't do it with the limited funding we have right now.
So there's not enough money, so
Exactly.
so the project is at a standstill?
Yes.
Okay, and what about the crosswalk, that was proposed from the fatality?
That's the borough's issue, that's not ours.
Oh, so
The
you have no
borough has
involvement
been
in that?
dealing- No.
So you have no, okay, all right,
That's
thank
the
you so
borough and
much.
the railroad.
Uh-huh.
You're referring to the crosswalk right out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is dangerous.
Out here.
Yeah, and it was supposed to be, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
that-
Mhm.
yeah.
Wait, they stopped for you, huh?
Well, they're not
They
doing
don't stop for
anything.
me.
No.
After that, we'll make it.
Yeah, after something got hit there, we remember.
It was years ago.
Okay, we're supposed to be going into,
Any
Yeah,
other,
I
wait, go ahead.
Sorry, public session.
go ahead, Maria, go ahead.
Sorry, I just wanted to follow up, I didn't want to cut anyone off. The mayor and council are composing a letter of support to see if we can move up the date for the crosswalk. As when we last looked at, in JDOT, they had it out for 2027
Oh my
to
God.
be done.
Oh.
So we are
They did by
advocating
then.
for that to be moved up. Hopefully we'll have that by our council meeting next week, so we can make that public of what we're writing. And then, as far as the recipients of the grant, it does say Borough of Belmar. I believe the Wall one says Wall Township. All of the towns were given their recipient for the town. So rest assured Belmar is not going to take the money for your project.
No, Marie, the issue is, this is half of all the grant stuff for this grant. And what I've read through so far is if it is the Borough of Belmar's, it's Borough of Belmar's responsibility for the grant filing and everything. And it almost would be like they have to give it to us as a sub-recipient. So that's what Paul and I have to now find out.
Okay, have you, I know have you spoken to April about how to handle that, or Kevin Kane?
We have to talk to HUD people first.
Okay, well,
Which
let
is
me
on that
know
webinar
how I
next
can be of
week.
help in that.
Yeah, the
So that
first,
we can make sure that that money, comes directly to you as soon as possible.
the first step is the environmental impact, and we have to go through that first before we then get into the next step in the grant. And the people from HUD made it very clear that they weren't gonna take individual questions until after this presentation next week,
And when is the presentation?
next Wednesday, the 11th.
Next Wednesday at 11. Where is that?
It's by,
It's like a Google Meet.
Google Meet.
It's our Teams meeting.
Okay. Is that something that is public?
I think it's just for, well, the Borough of Belmar's recipient, so I would assume they can log
I'd
into
love
it.
to, I'd love to be included on the invite if possible, so maybe you can
All right.
let me know. Additionally, the borough's happy to help with the 9/11 ceremony. I know Gene Corey, that was important to him, and he continued to do that each year. Last year, we helped out with it. Is that something you would like to do again this year? Here at the building, outside?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
Sounds good.
I know we can get the doves, we released the doves, last year, we can get that if we start at 9 o'clock, right in front of the building, and we'll have some speakers.
Sounds good.
Okay, so that's 9/11 at 9.
Anyone else? Okay, we have a resolution to go into executive session.
Yes, resolution to go into executive session, I need a motion. Second. Commissioner Sharrock?
Yes.
Commissioner Orchard? Commissioner McCracken?
Yes.
Commissioner